And now they get the ball rolling. The England first 11. Jordan Pickford is the keeper. Ben Chilwell starts with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. Raheem Sterling plays with Phil Foden out wide. And the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Torsby. Alexander Sørloth. On to Haaland. Surely capable of so much better from that position. Here's how Norway will begin the game. Martin Ødegaard plays with Mohamed El Yunusi in the wide areas. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Good tackle taken away. Sterling. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Mathias Normann. Well, you get the feeling when you watch Harry Kane that he dedicates himself daily to being the best player he can be. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him in this match?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out of situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
He's given it straight to the opposition. Alexander Sørloth. Haaland. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. Sterling. Now Harry Kane. Calvin Phillips. Just cutting off the supply. Mathias Normann. Torsby. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Might be a chance here. In it goes! The opening goal in this context.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
And England get us moving again. A quick response required after the setback. Alexander Sørloth. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Pedersen. A glorious chance. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. It is to be a throw-in. Haaland. This looks promising. Teammate in support. And blocked for now. Calvin Phillips. Oh, he looks threatening. And the keeper there to deal with it. Over it comes. Still not clear. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Oh, far from the ideal pass. Brilliant piece of skill. Mathias Normann. Haaland. Really good interception. Sterling. Mount. Harry Kane. And now it's Phillips. Kane. Declan Rice. Firing it towards goal! Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Norman. Delightful pass. Haaland. Haaland. It needs an accurate cross. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. They've got it now, what can they do? Happy to take on the shot. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. Can someone get on the end of this? And the danger's still on. Pressing high to win the ball. Crossing opportunity. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Hold on! Still could be dangerous. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Declan Rice. And Mount. Calvin Phillips. Kane. Oh, it might be. And pushed onto the woodwork. Pedersen. Alexander Sørloth. On to Haaland. Martin Ødegaard. And with that, the first half draws. And back underway here, with England looking to find a route back into the game. Walker. And since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Can they trouble the opposition this time? But they dealt with the threat posed. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Sterling. Kane. Well, knocked on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Mount. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. And a long way out. Keeper getting the touch. Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
Chilwell. And an astute piece of defending. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Elyounoussi. Chance to play it in. Haaland. Well, a poor ball and easy for the keeper. Mount. Phil Foden now. Walker. Mount. Well, nothing productive, really. And they need to get tighter. He's got to have a go here. Oh, goodness gracious me. It's a special, special goal from miles out.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
So 2-0 now. Mount. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Declan Rice. A really sumptuous ball. Well, full marks for trying, but very deftly cut out. Losing possession a bit easily. Kane. Mount. Here's Kane. Giving it a try. And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Well, a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Alexander Sørloth. On the ball, Mohamed Elyounoussi. Oh, they've lost it. Kane. Here's Mount. Foden. Mount. And now Henderson. Oh, a goal! They've done it! Quite the comeback, this!
Well, as you can see, what an excellent back heel this is to set up the goal. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Christopher Ayer. Torstvedt. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Mount. Here's Mount. Foden. And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. Tension building, still level. Mount. Henderson has it. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Erling Haaland. Elyounoussi. Possession 1. Henderson. And now Stones.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take...
Oh, it's developing nicely for them here. It could be up for grabs. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Haaland. Elyounoussi. The defender doing his job. Mount. Take it away. Can they nudge in front late on here? Interception to snuff out the danger. And the keeper has possession of it. Walker. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Christian Torstvedt. On the ball, Mohamed Elyounoussi. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. And that is how to win the ball back from your opponent. And so the referee brings... Torsby. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Might be a chance here. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest. And the keeper there to deal with it. Declan Rice. Firing it towards goal! Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that.
They've got it now, what can they do? Happy to take on the shot. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort, a good strike from him.
He's got to have a go here. Mount. Here's Kane. Giving it a try. And a goal! Not over just yet. Foden. Mount. Oh, a goal! They've done it! Quite the comeback, this! Well, the ball rolling again, no end to the action. It's the first period of extra time, and I must say this has been a back-and-forth type of game. Martin Ødegaard. And options in the centre. And begging to be put away. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. And the ball is moving again, 3-2. Harry Kane. A super tackle and they've won possession. And there to intervene. Mount. Promising move this from it. Real chance. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Underway once more, level at 3-3. Holland. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Not a very good challenge, and he skips past his man. Well, still an issue here. Threat over for now, it seems. Oh, he's given the ball away. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Couldn't keep it. Joshua King. Morten Thorsby. King. Must take the lead here. Not really the ideal clearance. Danger averted for now. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Kane gives it a go, and foiled only by the crossbar. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Over it comes. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Half-time in extra time, and Torsby. Well, underway again, the second period of extra time. Who's going to prevail here? Foden. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Rice. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. And a goal it is! There was almost an inevitability about that. And now they've got work to do.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Christian Torstved. Torsby. Torstved. It's with Ødegaard. How can they find a late leveller? That's a nice-looking ball. Well cleared away. They're getting right on top of their opponents. He's in position. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Who can they pick out? Punched away. Decent position. And he takes on the shot. Terrific block. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. Playing it in. Well, that's the end of that for now. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Difficult to stop him. Mount. Grealish. Rice. This could be it! And it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over.
Well, I think everybody knew what was coming, but he hit it so well, didn't he? Nobody could do anything about it. That's a good goal.
Not a scoreline we see all that often, 5-3. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Well, that is how to run at defenders. And whipped into the box. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And not cleared away properly. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Yes, Derek, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park for the most part. And going forward, there were some really nice, incisive plays as well. Good result for them.
Got to have a go here. Mount. Here's Kane. Giving it a try. And a goal! Not over just yet. Foden. Mount. Oh, a goal! They've done it! Quite the comeback, this! Mount. Promising move, this, from real chance. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here. Rice. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Grealish. Rice. This could be it! And it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over.